everybody, this is Bonnie from bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net, and if you would hit the little pink square over there to subscribe to any of my future upcoming videos, you will not miss them, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified right away. For this video, we're going to be making this card right here. This is going to be my Wednesday live video, so if you do leave a comment below this video, you will still get a chance to win this card. I have family in town, and so I didn't want to have you miss out on 2 weeks of videos, because next Wednesday will be the week before Christmas, and I will not be doing a video then. So this is the Wednesday before that. So anyways, this is going to be the video that we're going to be doing. So this video features new up-and-coming product from the new mini catalog and the celebration catalog. So I'm so excited about this. If you saw on my Monday quick tip video on a card, we used the sweet strawberry set, where we're going to be using this, some of the features from this stamp set, plus we are going to be using this from the celebration. So to get this bundle, you get the paper and this stamp set, which coordinates with the sweet strawberry bundle. You have to spend $50 in Stampin' Up! Product, and you can get this for free. I just absolutely love it. I love that it coordinates. There is awesome, awesome paper in here. If you don't like one side, there's definitely something you can find for the other side. I love this. And the berries, the blueberries, and I mean, this paper is just wonderful. I'm just kind of flipping through because I know I didn't show you guys the paper, oops, in the pre-order. So, that's... Oh, I just love it. And then there's raspberries, and there's just all sorts of fun print. So I've decided to use this print in the front here, and we're going to be using a lot of these stamps out of here to make this card today. So let's get started. I don't have a host code yet for January, but you can order this stuff starting January 5th. And you don't need a host code. You can just go to bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net and order. So let's get started. You need a piece of Whisper White that is going to be 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4.5 in the middle. And if you heard, our Whisper White will be leaving us. It's very sad that it is. The company that makes the Whisper White, due to Corona, has currently closed their doors. They can't operate anymore. They can't stay in business. So Stampin' Up! Has found another company, and they're going to call it Basic White. I'm sure it's going to be just as great. I don't know. I haven't got any yet. But if you want any of the Whisper White because you like it, we've had it for years. It's been a signature card for Stampin' Up! Or paper, and if you would like it, you should grab some now before it's gone. So you need a piece of Whisper White, and then we're going to need a piece of Pacific Point, and this is 4 by 5.25. Then you need a piece of the DSP paper, and that is 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to need a piece of that. Then we need another piece of Pacific Point, and that piece is going to be 2.5. Well, actually, it's just, yeah, it's 2.5. What is it? 2 and 7 or 5/8. 2 and 5/8. I know you don't like 8s. I don't like it neither. And then this one is 3 and 5/8. So it's 2 and 5/8 by 3 and 5/8, because this piece of Whisper White is 2.5 by 3.5. So I just wanted a very little bit of an 1/8 showing around the card. So there we go. And we're just going to put this up here out of the way. So we're going to kind of work with this piece here. The first thing I did was I took the leaf kind of form. I don't know. It's a leaf that's in here. And I stamped it up in black. Now, I'm not using a lot of the cards, the colors that you stamp to to shade it in or whatever to that effect. I'm not using a lot of those. And then I'm kind of putting this off in the angle over here, kind of angling it, going off the page, and I'm just stamping it like that. Pressing it down to get a good impression. There we go. And then the next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp the strawberry. Stamping the strawberry down here in the corner. And I'm just kind of stamping it fairly close to the corner. It doesn't all have to be on there. There we go. And we're gonna do that right there. Then I went ahead and I took the little strawberry top that's like this, and I stamped it in the black, and I stamped it right at the top. I kind of got to get this a little bit closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Sorry if my head's in the way. I think I'm down a little bit far, but it'll be okay once I color it. Not bad. Okay, and then I went ahead and I took my mask. If you don't know how to make a mask, I explained this in my Monday video. You can always go back and catch that video and check that out. But I took my mask and I covered it up. Then I took some grapes. There's grapes in the celebration set, and I stamped it up really good. I think I definitely need to fill this. And I kind of just did like the side and kind of down a little bit, and I stamped it up like that. So then we have these. Well, now I need my berries. Now I don't know, they have these berries, let me show you. They have these berries on here, and they're all in a cluster together, all three of them. That's how they have them. I couldn't figure out how they attach to this at all or anything, so I wasn't really sure. And I went online and tried to figure out how blueberries grow on a branch, you know, to look at a real one, and they do grow on a branch. But they didn't have a third place for this stem, so I wasn't really sure where this one went. So I cut these apart. I just cut them apart, and I like them that way. I think I like them a lot better this way. I get more usage out of them. So I've got the filler, and I got the regular ones, and I got them all cut apart. So this is the larger of the two, and I want that in Pacific Point. Now, I'm going to tell you, on this one, I just stamped the black, and then I colored it in with the Pacific Point Stampin' Right marker. But I didn't like the looks of it. I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. It's just, I like it. I think I'm going to like it better with the stamp. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it this way. So I went ahead and I took the stamp, and I'm going to stamp it up in the Pacific Point. And I'm going to stamp this right here. Not right on top of that thing because the black's got to go on there, but there. Just like that, okay? Then I'm going to take the medium size one, and I'm going to stamp this one up, and I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to put it right up here and stamp it up. So it looks like that. Well, now I want some down here, so I took the medium one, and I stamped it right here like that. And you could obviously just leave them like this if you wanted to. They look very cute. And then I took the blue one, or the little one, and I stamped it right there. And then I took the blue one on this side, and I stamped it right there. Well, that was a little closer. So I think it was a lot closer. I did it over top of the color. Well, now I'm going to take the little one in the black. Now, I don't know if you knew this about, sorry if you heard the noise. It's a Saturday. Kids are all upstairs. But the berry, this tippy part of the berry, let me show you. This part right here of this berry is actually a darker blue or darker black color than it is on the other ones. So I didn't realize this, and so I am going to stamp this right here. And So I stamped that like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to stamp it on that little one. It's off a little bit, but it's okay. Then this is the medium size one. I'm going to stamp that one up. And I'm going to put, I put this one up top. I got to get them a little closer so they're not quite so off. So like that one, and then I'm going to do this one because actually, and I don't know this neither, I'm not a berry, I guess I don't pick blueberries like I do strawberries and stuff, but the top of the blueberry part is upside down on the plant. This little funky thing, I shouldn't call it funky, but that little thing is the top of the blueberry plant. And I didn't realize that until you go check them out. I had to Google it. And then we're going to put this one right here. Oh, that one's definitely off, but it's going to be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So there we go. And then, oops, I'm not done with this. Then I went ahead and I stamped my the stem to the grapes right here, and I just went ahead and I just kind of stamped it right on here, just like that. Okay, and then I ended up moving this away. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to color this, and that's when all this is going to come to life. You could, if you wanted to even make this way more simpler than coloring it, you can definitely take the fillers, like the filler to the grape, and you could stamp in the grapes. You could take the filler one for the strawberries and fill in the strawberries. And same thing with the leaves. But I chose to color it, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to kind of push all this stuff out of our way. And the colors that I used for this were Old Olive Light and Dark. I used Rich Razzleberry Light, and I used Real Red Light. And I'm telling you this because I'm probably going to zoom you in and fast forward. Okay, and then there is that. So then we just need a small piece of Whisper White, whatever scrap you have, and we're going to take the same that is, I'm going to zoom you guys back out before I forget already, and then we're going to take the saying that says, wishing you the very best. Okay, and I am just going to stamp this right on here. Now you could do some type of punch here or whatever, but I'm doing my favorite thing that I always like to do, and I think I got that a little too close and it'll look a little bit funny. So I'm going to do this again and get it up to the top more. There we go. And I'm going to do my cutting around it because I really like that. You guys know that I'm a big fan of cutting around my sayings. Sometimes I think it just is just what it needs, and it's just, I like it. So I'm just going to cut around my card, kind of have fun with it. I'll cut up like this. Okay. right. And then I'm going to attach this right here like this. It does hang off a little, and I actually like that. So we're going to attach that right there. Got to get my tape here. Got my little silicone mat over here because I want to make sure I get a lot of the parts. There we go. And we'll put it right there, just like that. And then we'll attach this piece to the, or this piece right here. We will attach to this, and it's just, like I said, it's just like 1/8 of an inch. It's not very much at all. So we have that. Then we'll bring in the rest of this stuff, and we're gonna start just applying and building this card up. So I hope everybody is having as much festivity and fun as you can. I haven't made cookies yet. My kids and I are going to attempt that sometime. I don't know, it's kind of crazy now, right now. Oops, here's my dimensionals. I have some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I popped this up on Stampin' Dimensionals. So I hope you like this. I know it's kind of weird in December. I'm already working on some spring stuff, but the new catalog's out, and there's wonderful things in it. And if anything else, if you're stuck in for cabin fever and you are about sick of making winter cards and things, then make yourself up some really cute spring cards and get ready for all those people's birthdays that are coming up, so that when summer comes, you got abundance of cards already made. So like I said, this is the card. Let me know if you like it better colored in with the pencils, or if you like it better stamped. And don't mind us my little mistake there, but like I said, it's a homemade card. So like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and you can win one of these cards. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.